Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and welcome to this evening's show. So today, and in this video, I just want to update you with a few things, and I also want to bring to you a new pattern that is forming. Well, it's one of two patterns, so we'll have to find out what pattern that is. But there is a few things to talk about. We do have the S&P 500 continuing to bounce. If you've been watching and keeping up with the videos, then you know this is a very good thing for the crypto market. So we'll be getting into that as well. But before we get into this video, please make sure you smash a like on this video. I do really appreciate it, and it does really help the channel out as well. So if you could smash a like, I would appreciate that very much. But getting straight on into the video, then taking a look at the S&P 500. Now we know the S&P 500, the crypto market follows the traditional market very, very well. And the reason we are seeing Bitcoin have this slight push towards the upside is because we are seeing the traditional markets have this as well. But why is the traditional market seeing this push towards the upside? Well, that's because we're having a bit of a pullback on the DXY. The DXY today, this morning, in UK time, British time, we did actually come down and test this previous resistance as support. But looking at the S&P, we are finding really nice support, and we are bouncing, getting a really nice bounce off of this daily support level right here, this blue level, as you can see. Now, previously, we've used it as support when we tested it as well here. We got a rejection there as well. And then all the way back here, we tested it twice as support. So we know this is a very, very well respected level, and we are continuing to respect this level because we are finding support and getting a slight bounce off of that level. And as I said, we are seeing this push in the crypto market because we are seeing the traditional market have that little push towards the upside. The traditional market's having that push towards the upside because the DXY is having that pullback. Now, the DXY is very, very overextended. Looking at the indicators, you can see that we were in that very overextended region. So was the RSI. We were forming that bearish divergence. There was bearish divergence all over this DXY chart, even on the daily. This is a 12-hour chart, but on the daily, there was a bigger bearish divergence as well. And we are seeing that bearish divergence play out. We are seeing that slight pullback. So we're seeing higher highs on the price action charts, but lower lows on the RSI. This is a textbook bearish divergence. So this is most likely why we are seeing this little pullback within the DXY. And obviously, this pullback is great news for Bitcoin, but it's not all great news because we just need to see one more indication before we can be happy that Bitcoin can continue its run towards the upside in the shorter term. Of course, we still have those much more bearish targets, but maybe we could have a little push towards the upside in that shorter term, because what we would like to see on the DXY is a break below this support level, which has been previous resistance. If we can get back below this support level, previous resistance level on the DXY, then without a doubt, we will most likely see the DXY have an even bigger correction before and allowing, Bitcoin to have that push towards the upside. But right now, what we are seeing on the DXY is that we are finding a little bit of support. As you can see, we did wick down to that previous resistance, now support level, and we are having a little bounce off of that level. Earlier on today, it was a much bigger bounce, but we are seeing it pull back again. So we'll have to see how the DXY closes. Obviously, I'll keep you up to date with that on Twitter. So make sure you follow the link in the description, which will take you over to Twitter. Give us a follow there and turn that bell notification on. But yeah, we are having that slight pullback now, and we would like to see, well, if you want to see Bitcoin continue to go down, then you want the DXY to hold this support level. But if you want Bitcoin to go up, then of course we want to see the DXY break this resistance. If it does, then I do think we are going to see a bit more of a bigger rally within the traditional market and the crypto market as well. Looking at Bitcoin, we've hit the target for this rising wedge pattern. We hit that target at around $18,900. So that was good. But yeah, right now we are in a very, very indecisive moment. We have broken below this major support level. As you can see, major support right here. We did get a little break towards the upside, but right now we are back in that support level. We are testing it as resistance. If we can break above it, then yeah, this is a fake out, and the short position that I opened will be invalid, so I would close that short position. And if we can get above it, then we could hopefully use it as support again, and then maybe get a move back up, maybe a little bit higher, but only if that DXY breaks below this support level and continues to pull back. That's what we would be looking for to sort of confirm that Bitcoin could have that push towards the upside. Obviously, the S&P, we are already seeing that already. We are seeing that push towards the upside. It did literally touch the $4,000 level today. So yeah, but it did get a little rejection from that $4,000 level, and yeah, we're still bouncing on that S&P, which is good. So for Bitcoin, for me to get incredibly bearish to 12K, then we do have to break this weekly support level here. Been telling you that for a while. This is the major support. This is the last support that we have on the weekly chart before the next level to be talked about, which is 12,000. So right now, yeah, we just got to get back above this support level and hold that support if we want to see the price increase. Of course, we still have this bearish flag, which is giving us that target for 12,000, and we have the next support level, which is at 12,000 as well, giving us that 12,000 target as well. So in the bigger time frame, if we do break, and in the longer time frame, sorry, if we do break this support level, then yes, I think 12,000 is very realistic. But if we can hold the level that we are at right now, if we can hold sort of $19,000 approximately, get back above this support level, hold that as support, then we can start talking about a potential double bottom on the Bitcoin chart, on the weekly Bitcoin chart. As you can see here, we have this potential double bottom, but only if we could break above this $24,500 level. That's the level, well, 25,000 to be exact, sorry. So if we get above 25,000, then that sort of confirms to me that we could potentially have that double bottom formed. But obviously right now we are around $6,000 away from that level, so we are quite far away. Obviously Bitcoin moves pretty quickly, so we could see that that price be hit pretty quickly, but we do just need to see the DXY pull back for that to happen. So right now, because we are above this resistance, I do still think we could have more price action towards the downside, potentially breaking that weekly support. But if we can get back below this support level on the DXY and we can have the reaction after the break and see the DXY pull back, then without a doubt, we could see Bitcoin hold support here, have a double bottom, and then come back up to around 25,000. Then that would be the decision, that the deciding moment, sorry, because then we have the next resistance. If we break above the resistance, great, and we can start talking about sort of the $30,000 level again, because there's no resistance between 25,000 and 30,000. So then we can look at the 30,000 being that next level. But as I said, it is resistance, so there is the possibility that we could get a rejection from around 24.5, 25,000, and then that could bring us back down to approximately 19,000, where we would then have to decide if we're going to break below that or if we're going to hold that support and come back up to 25,000. So that's what we're looking at the moment. But what you're really here for is what was in the thumbnail, and that's what is currently happening with the price of Bitcoin on the shorter time frame. Now, looking at the shorter time frame, we do have this potential bull flag. We've had too many bear flags, so yeah, it's getting sort of stuck in my head. But we're having this this potential bullish flag here. I say potential because it's only confirmed if we do get a break towards the upside. As you can see, we've got this falling channel right here, which in itself is actually a bullish pattern. But looking further back here, we can see that we do have this flagpole here. So it is a bull flag. Now, we've had lots of resistance up here, getting rejections, and we've also had lots of support, seeing some nice bounces off that support level as well. So right now, we are sort of trading within that mid-range of the bullish flag, but yeah, we could also take this as a different pattern as well. So we could also take this as a Bart-Simpson pattern. If you don't know what a Bart-Simpson pattern is, this is what a Bart-Simpson pattern is what we see is a big move towards the upside, a large period of consolidation before seeing that next move towards the downside to sort of the price area where we were trading before we had the big move towards the upside. So this is also what we could be seeing as well. So obviously we've got the big move towards the upside here. We are having the consolidation here, and then we could potentially get that move back down to where we were trading before at around $18,700 approximately in this vicinity here. So we could also be looking at this as a Bart Simpson pattern. So what am I going to look at to sort of confirm which pattern we are in? Well, I want to break towards the upside for a confirmation that this is a bull flag. If this is a bull flag, then we can be looking at some higher targets. So as a conservative target, taking it from this low here, we could see Bitcoin taking it to the potential breakout point. We could see Bitcoin coming up to around, well, just under 20,000. Then if we take it to the sort of larger target from this low down here, we could be looking at a price target of, again, just over 20,000. So around 20,000 could be that target if we did get that break towards the upside, but only if we were to get the break towards the upside. If we were to get a break towards the downside and break sort of this support level here, then we would be talking about this pattern being a potential Bart Simpson pattern. And then we could see the price pull back to where we were trading before at around 18,700, sort of in this vicinity here that we could see the price pull back to. So this is something that I am personally going to be trading in the shorter term. This is the 1 hour chart. So it is going to be sort of a shorter time frame trade, but I will be going long if we do get the break towards the upside of this bull flag. And then if we were to get a break towards the downside, I would be going short. So the target for the break towards the upside would be around 20,000. That's what I would be looking at. But a break towards the downside, I'll be looking at the price coming back to around 18,700. And that would be sort of my take profit point as well. So that's what I'm looking at in the shorter term. That's what I'm going to be trading in the shorter term. And yeah, pretty much what happens here is sort of going to lead the direction of where the price could potentially go in the future as well. If we do break towards the downside, then we could get that confirmed rejection on this chart here, where I did actually go short because we did break this support level. And right now we are getting that retest. But if we do get that rejection, then I will be scaling in more because a confirmed rejection would just confirm that this is a solid break towards the downside. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. But a push towards the upside would be an invalidation of this. I'll close that short position that I had open. And then we could potentially be looking at a bounce off of this support level. But again, we still have 3 days and 6 hours. So we have a lot of time for the price to move within. So yeah, at the end of this week, I will be going live on Sunday. Obviously, of course, we'll have our daily lives, but Sunday, I will make sure I go live probably in the evening UK time to update you with this candle here, because there is a chance, there is a possibility that this week could be the week that we get either the break towards the downside or the bounce, bounce off of this support level. So this is a very critical week. We know this month, this is a very critical week, and we know this month as well is a very bearish month. September tends to be a very, very bearish month within the traditional market and the crypto market. So we do just have to be aware of that. Right now, I am swinging more towards the bearish scenario, but it could change if we can hold support or get back above this support level here and hold this as support, and then get a little bounce. Then I could change my opinion and be a little bit more bullish in the shorter term, because we still have that target for 12,000. But in the shorter term, I could switch a little bit more bullish. But as of right now, I am still feeling a bit bearish because we did break below that support level. We're retesting it now, and what we would be looking for is the rejection to continue this short and see this short sort of play out. That's what we would be looking at. So yeah, as I said, Sunday I will make sure I go live as close as I can to the candle close time. And yeah, I'll update you there. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you smash a like on it. I will just go and have a look at some of the comments. You guys make an incredible team. Continue the amazing work. Thank you. I do enjoy seeing comments like this. It really, yeah, it's really nice to see that some of you are enjoying this. Do you think Bitcoin will have some pump to 19,500? There is a possibility, yes. As I was talking about, looking at this bull flag. If we take it as a bull flag and we break towards the upside of this bull flag, then yes, most definitely, I think we could see us go higher than that. I think we could see us going up to 20,000. Only if we got a break towards the upside of this resistance level here, this top trend line of this falling channel here. To break a solid confirmed break above that, then I do think 20,000 would be that next target. Um, I like a pump, but still want to accumulate more whilst at a good price. That's exactly how I am thinking right now. I do want the price to continue to go down because I just want to buy Bitcoin back at 12,000 again. I was wishing for the day that I could buy Bitcoin at 12,000 a day when we were at all time high. So, I want that to happen, but again, I don't really want to see my portfolio get hurt anymore. So I do want it to go up. But yeah, secretly I do want it to go down so I can accumulate some more. I do have a lot of cash on the side that I am waiting for that potential 12,000 and well, not even 12,000, but just a dollar cost average underneath sort of the previous low that we had at 17,500 approximately, because I was dollar cost averaging down into 17,500 and then we saw the price push up. So I stopped dollar cost averaging. But if we can get a break below 17,500 again, then I'm going to start my dollar cost averaging in again. Because then if we did get a break below that previous low at 17,500, then there is a high chance that we are going to come down to 12,000. But I am also going to be shorting. I am in a very, very light short position, as you know. But if we get this confirmed break on the weekly, then I'm going to short pretty heavily just to protect my portfolio, so I can make some nice gains with this short position. And as I say, make more Bitcoin. So yeah, a break below this, and I'll be protecting my portfolio by shorting. That is sort of the strategy that I am taking out. Have you heard the news about the Queen? I did just hear about the news about the Queen. I did. I was watching another live actually, and people were putting it in the comments there. So yeah, very sad. It is very sad times for all the British people. And if you don't know, I do live in England, so I think we are going to have a few days. I think, well, not me, but a few shops are going to be. Well, most of the shops I think are going to be shut. I think there's a sort of mourning period where the shops are shut for 1 or 2 days. I'm not 100% sure on that though. So yeah. Thanks for doing these lives and explaining the markets as good as possible. Yeah, obviously I can't do it perfectly, but I try my best, and I really hope that all of you that are watching do enjoy this. And if you haven't already, please make sure you smash that like button. Got cut out there for a moment, but yeah, as I was saying, if we get a break towards the upside, I am going to be taking out a nice long position up to 20,000. But if we do get a break towards the downside, we're going to take that as a Bart Simpson pattern, and I will most likely short all the way down to approximately $18,600, $700. Now, it's not a massive short, so it's not going to, it's not sort of a swing trade. It's just a smaller day trade that I would be taking because it's not going to be a massive move. As I said, the break towards the upside would be 19,300 and the price target is 20,000 approximately. So it's not a massive move, but it is a move that we can make some money on. And yeah, I tend to trade with 5x leverage. So I will be trading with 5x leverage on these as well. But again, break towards the upside, 20,000 is the target. A break towards the downside, then around $18,600, $700 is that target that I am going to be looking for. Anything else? Anything else to update you on? Nothing really to update you on. Just looking at the S&P, we are bouncing, which is obviously good for the crypto market as well. And the DXY. The DXY, if we want to see the market continue to push towards the upside, then we do need to have this break towards the downside on the DXY of this support level. Now, for me, if we were going to have a push towards the upside, it would only be a bear market rally unless we get the confirmation that we can, or get the confirmation break above 25,000. For that, then we can start talking about the bull market being in play again. But I do still think we are a long way away from that. So, yeah, that's everything I've got for you today. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button. I do really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you press that subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, so you are notified when we are live. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for that daily live. See you later.